Hello, I am Kristen, and today is 101 days that I have been on this carnivore journey. Thank you so much for following along. If you're new here, please make sure to subscribe, hit that like button, follow along, comment. And today I will say that after 100 days, all of a sudden I had this fatigue today that I felt really, really tired. I felt like I didn't sleep very well last night. I don't know what is going on with my sleep. And so I just started to drink a lot of water. I was like, maybe I haven't drank enough water. Maybe I needed extra electrolytes today. And aside from that, today I did reintroduce, which many of you may not agree with, but I am doing a reintroduction, as I've told you, to see what may bother me, what may not, what works for me, and what doesn't. And so today I reintroduced blueberries, and they were sweet and delicious, and I do not regret it so far. um, so far, no reaction to the blueberries. I had a little cup. I didn't finish them all in one sitting because I served myself while I ate my breakfast and I got really full. So I just put them aside and then I finished them just a little bit ago. I'll probably have a few more later on. And I'll probably do this for the next 2 or 3 days just to make sure that I have no reaction, because maybe just eating a few today may not give me a reaction, but maybe a couple days in a row, maybe it will. I don't know. And that's why I am doing this reintroduction phase. So overall, feeling good, aside from a little fatigue earlier, but I have noticed that I've been feeling a little stressed very easily the last 2 days, even though my period is finally over. Um, and so I don't know if that's just the mental space that I'm in or what is going on, but I'm going to keep an eye on that because I do not like the way that feels at all. Um, a little frustrating because I wish that there was just this little click of a button where you can press it and you would be okay, right? But that's just not how life works. And there's all these things on the internet and all these things that everybody wants to say. And I think that that's one of the things that stresses me out a lot. I go on Instagram or YouTube, and especially Instagram, there's just so much information, so many people that are telling you that this is good for you, this is bad for you, and it just becomes a little overwhelming. I think that we're all trying to do the best that we can. I saw a comment earlier to a girl because it was about getting raw cheese at Whole Foods, and he had very good information on that, and I thought that was interesting. Um, on how to look for it. So it should say animal resin, if I'm saying that correctly. Um, and that would more than likely be a raw cheese, as to my understanding. So it's a little healthier than when it says, oh gosh, it said something else, some other type of resin, but it wasn't animal based. So just make sure that it says animal on it. If I can find the video, I'll link it here. But it's just people's comments as well. I don't know why I go down the comment list, but this person wrote because somebody said, oh, well, you know, I shop at Costco for poor people, which one, Costco's not really for poor people. Costco can get a little pricey. They do have some good deals and stuff, but to each their own. But this person wrote, well, how about health over budget? And it's just so judgy. First of all, you don't know this person's budget. You don't know their lifestyle. You don't know why they shop at Costco. You don't know why they're saying they can't afford Whole Foods. And it's not about health versus budget. It's about what a person can afford. At the end of the day, groceries are very, very expensive. I'm talking from a family of 5. And we try to do our best. I try to buy organic when I can. I try to buy a few grass-fed ground beef when I can. But all of our stuff is not always grass-fed. I don't always buy organic because it could be double the price. And I understand that your health is important, but if you don't have the funds, somebody's not going to get in debt and just rack up their credit card bills to get organic or grass-fed. It's just how it is. And so I think people need to have a little bit more compassion when people are, just letting others know that maybe they can't afford Whole Foods or whatever the case may be, and maybe try to find another solution for them versus judging them. That's my rant for today. I just really get upset when people are rude like that. There was another thing I saw today on Instagram, and this is I don't know if he's a nutritionist or a dietitian. I want to say his last name is Balin. I might be saying that wrong. But I used to like to follow him because I like to get different point of views on nutrition and points of views of people who are carnivore, pro-carnivore, and why they believe in carnivore. And I like to get people's opinions as to why they think carnivore is not the way to go and that it's okay to eat other foods. Just to see what they say, what studies they post, or things like that. And so there was a video today that another carnivore posted about him because he was on a podcast saying that the people are idiots who are saying that fiber is bad for you and that it causes you bloatedness and gassiness and all these things. One, I think it's super rude to call people idiots. At the end of the day, that is their life choice. If that's what they want to do, I don't know why it affects you or why it hurts you. If you do not believe in it for whatever reason, whether you're a nutritionist, dietitian, and you don't believe in carnivore, that's fine. You do you, and you teach others why you think XYZ is good for you. But why do we have to keep putting down those who are saying that there are certain foods or fibers or whatever it is that causes discomfort in the gut? So he was pretty much saying like that's normal to be bloated and to have this uncomfortable feeling. It's like, no, it's not actually. You should not feel bloated and gassy and feel like shit every single day just to get your fiber intake in. That to me is being an idiot if we're gonna go for tit for tat, right? So why not find out why these people are having these gut issues when eating certain fiber foods? Instead of putting them down and saying, no, you should just eat fiber. Who cares if you're bloated or gassy or not feeling good? You're just being a little bee about it. But you should still eat them. So we should feel like shit and still eat these foods that make us feel this way instead of removing them and realizing I'm still okay with them. I'm still healthy without them. I actually feel better without them, right? I just don't understand people. I really don't. I really don't. I think that some people are just so close-minded into thinking one way because they're taught one way. As a nutritionist or a dietitian, yes, you're taught these foods are good for this is good for your gut, this is not. But then that's all you live in. You live in this bubble of what they taught you. Science is always changing, always changing. Things that they thought were good are not good, and things that they are constantly improving on. So why not believe that certain foods can harm certain people? Because we go back to there's no one size fits all, right? No one size fits all in nutrition. There's no one size fits all for anything in life. Everybody body is different. So we have to take that into consideration, and we need to stop putting people down just because of the way and the choices that they're choosing to make for themselves to feel better. So today on day 101, whether you don't want me to go eating fruits and more animal-based or not, because you've been following my carnivore journey and you're on a carnivore journey, that is great. But I personally, on my journey, because this is what I am here for, to talk about my journey and my journey alone, right? That's what this, my podcast is about. And I'm going to reintroduce foods. So today was blueberries, day 1 of blueberries, and so far so good. And actually feel like I had a little bit more and it gave me a little more energy. It could all be in my head, but we shall see, right? That's what this journey is about. I am raw, I am real, I am Kristen, and I hope that you continue to follow me, and I will see you again tomorrow for 102 days on this journey, but day 2 of reintroduction.